In this video, we will provide an overview of how Laie RPA enables users to leverage the marketplace, cloud capabilities, UX creation, and API integration. To demonstrate this, we will start by demonstrating how to build and customize a process using Laie's bot store and command center. Once the process is created, we will demonstrate how the end user interacts with the finished process through a chatbot. In this case, the end user is a sales executive at a well-known publishing company. This publishing company sells physical and virtual space to companies interested in advertising through their publications. The publisher noticed that sales executives were often too busy to do the necessary research on their prospects and to enter their findings into Salesforce. The publishing company endeavored to create a process that could reduce the burden on sales executives, and they wanted to do this using pre-built components and support from Laie's bot store. Specifically, they needed to create a process that contained web crawlers to collect data from LinkedIn and Companies House, a configurable API to update Salesforce records, and a virtual assistant that could speak directly to the sales executive. To build this process, we will use the bot store to source pre-built components. Laie's intelligent automation platform has an active developer community with over 600,000 individuals who can contribute to and take from the bot store. In Laie's bot store interface, you can see that developers can upload and sell their completed bots. For each robot in the store, there is detailed information including download times, ratings, and more. Today, hundreds of robots have been uploaded by developers which cover a wide range of automation use cases. The bot store can also be used to commission automation projects with freelance developers. This is often done by small and medium-sized enterprises or individuals with custom requirements. This is the user interface for enlisting new automation projects. After a requester publishes the project details like task description and budget range, the bot store community team matches developers to requests. Once the developers accept the offer, the bot store acts as a marketplace to temporarily store funds and remit payment to the developer after the task is completed. Because Laie's RPA community is so diverse, the cost of developing a robot can be as low as $100, which puts Laie technology within reach of more users. All the robots in Laie's bot store can be used immediately simply by downloading them from the store. In our case, we are searching to find a web crawler for LinkedIn to collect details like title, time and role, previous 2 companies, and recent posts. When we search through Laie's bot store, we see a few different LinkedIn bots available. We click on the first one to see if it will meet our needs. We can see the description, rating, and a video preview of this robot. We then click download, and the robot is instantly downloaded. Now we run the robot to see how it performs. This is an attended bot that asks us to provide an Excel file of names and companies of people to search on LinkedIn. We choose an Excel file and the robot continues. As we can see, we can run the robot out of the box without doing any development. The bot begins to collect information about the people on the list, filling out the corresponding spreadsheet. Starting with name and company, we can collect the corresponding fields. In this case, the bot searches for Leo, and then applies a secondary search on company Laie to find the right person and extract the information. We can see the bot handles a variety of names and companies on the list and go back to look for the next component in our process. Now that we can collect information on individuals, we need to be able to collect information on companies. Given our customer is in the UK, we are looking for a bot crawler for Companies House. There is only one option, but it looks good. We download it and now need to test how it runs. The bot launches the browser and goes to the UK registry page. The bot will search the companies listed in this spreadsheet shown on the right. It first searches Laie UK. The bot clicks on the top listing and collects the registered office address, the company type, the nature of the business, and the number of officers listed on the page. It then goes on to collect information about the remaining companies in the spreadsheet. Now we have both our LinkedIn and Companies House web crawlers downloaded into the local environment and available on Laie's Automation Creator. At this point, we can open the Automation Creator and begin to establish connectors to Salesforce and the virtual agent. Commands can easily be dragged and dropped or double-clicked to initiate. Our first stop is the Extended Commands function, which is where the Command Center is located. The Command Center is a place where developers can go to find custom plugins or commands that have been developed by the community. This command center is managed and curated by Laie personnel and contains hundreds of commands. When developers find commands they would like to use, they can install them on their local machines. Similarly, developers can import custom commands from an outside library. Today, for demonstration purposes, I will show you how easy it is to create a custom plugin for a Salesforce API. First, let's check Salesforce's API developer guide, where there are preset scripts for different API versions and commands. We can see there are a number of commands for working with records. We can move this code into our IDE and save it to our local drive as a zip file. Back in the Automation Creator, we return to the Command Center to officially add this custom plugin. We can set the name, add the file, and provide a short description. Before we finalize the command, we customize the command's programmable details. Click Save, Publish, and Submit, and your custom command can be installed by you or anyone else on your team. Returning to our Command Center, we can see the recently created command at the top of the library. Once installed, we're ready to build, so let's take a look at our ERP Salesforce and see what we're actually configuring. Salesforce is a customizable ERP system that contains fields for relevant customer data like registered address and officers. Right now, you can see that both fields are empty. Now we'll return to Creator and show how easy it is to configure the custom Salesforce plugin that we added earlier. First, we drag and drop the command into Creator's interface. On the right-hand side, you can see a variety of parameters that can easily be configured, including username, password, ID, address, and registered officers. These fields can be configured with the output data from the web crawlers or any other variable. But for demonstration purposes today, we'll just directly copy and paste Laie's address and add the names of 3 officers who we'll call Stephen, Tom, and Joe. We now run the API command and it launches in the background. Automation Creator says the updates were completed, so we'll reopen Salesforce and refresh the page. Now in Salesforce, we can see the registered address of 1 Bartholomew Lane and the names of the company's officers, Stephen, Tom, and Joe. It's very easy to customize and program an API using Laie's Automation Creator. Now, let's see how this process all comes together using Laie's native conversational AI. In addition to its native conversational AI capabilities, Laie RPA can also invoke or be invoked by third-party conversational AI solutions. The chatbot can be presented through a variety of front ends like WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Skype, and Slack. In this case, our customer wanted to create a virtual assistant that would sit on the desktops of the sales executives. The virtual assistant receives updates from Salesforce and will reach out to the sales executive when there are tasks due, opportunity updates, or new leads assigned. In this case, we can see that our sales executive, Joe, has received a new lead from Laie, Hong Kong. Joe can click on the link to see what information is available directly in Salesforce. This is a brand new lead, so there isn't much information yet. The bot asked Joe if he would like to accept the lead, which he does. Now that Joe accepts the lead, the bot offers to find missing information about Laie in Company's House. When Joe confirms, the virtual assistant's API calls Laie Commander and initiates the search of Company's House. The virtual assistant returns what the bot has found and asks whether the LinkedIn web crawler should be initiated. We can see the crawler go to LinkedIn and return information on the lead, Brian Briggs. Now that all the information has been collected, the bot asked Joe whether it should initiate an email using the standard template and some of the information sourced from the Salesforce page and the web. After Joe confirms, the bot quickly opens Outlook to prepare the email draft. It's a standard lead response with the goal of establishing contact and securing new business. Joe knows that Brian is in London, so decides to make it a little more personal and offer a coffee meeting instead of a phone call. Joe hits send and goes back to his normal business routine. In this video, we have shown how Laie's intelligent automation platform enables customers to 1. Use Laie's bot store to easily search for and import community-made web crawlers for common websites like LinkedIn and Company's House. 2. Configure a custom API to update data within Salesforce. 3. Drag and drop and customize commands within the Automation Creator interface. And 4. Enhance the end-user experience through a virtual assistant that integrates to web crawlers and Salesforce via APIs. Thanks for watching.